Happy May. Welcome to 2017 Fantasy Baseball. Again, made these monthly videos so I had a little bit more to talk about, and I don't have a whole fucking lot to talk about. Why? Because this has been the most fucking depressing start to a season that I think all of us can really agree on, except for two people. First of all, let's welcome our new member, Tyler Millis. Now, if I can use three words to sum up Tyler Millis: golden, enthusiastic, and a little bit of Down syndrome. But those are the three, right? So 2 out of 3, good, right? That's Hall of Fame numbers at 666. But in all honesty, when you hear Tyler Millis laugh, it's like listening to a million babies eat a cookie at the same time. Beautiful. Golden skin, golden goddess is his mom. His mom's a golden goddess. So let's be honest there. So anyway, what happened in the first month of fantasy baseball? What happened in the Hank Aaron Home Run King League? Respect, right? So let's talk about it a little bit. First of all, we're going to talk about where everybody stands. We're going to talk about our monthly PR, what changed there. We're also going to talk about some of the players of the month and who owned them and who really is Brad Pitt. I think he's somebody that we really don't know who he is. Let's be honest here. Who really knows Brad Pitt, right? Knock, knock. Who's there? Your life. I don't know it. So we're going to talk a little bit about not Brad Pitt. We're going to talk a little bit about fantasy baseball. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Standings. So where are we at for the actual fantasy league standings? Well, let me tell you, because I didn't have that pulled up at all. All right, so we got Tyler Millis and then Caleb Miller-Thorpe. Who's here disappointing themselves that Tyler Millis and Caleb Miller-Thorpe are number 1 and 2? I think all of us should be raising our hand right now. And if you're not, you're lying to yourself. You're no different than O.J. Simpson. You know he did it. You know he did it. So anyway, top 4. So I'm going to go over because those are technically the playoff teams. If it were to end today, Tyler, Caleb, Tim, and Todd. Even Todd, like, who's here disappointed Todd's in 4th? Yeah. Who's here is disappointed that Todd's only 4 games behind in the Cy Young division? Frickin' that's on you, I feel like. You're supposed to be repping that division, and you're letting Caleb and Todd beat you. Like, what have you been doing? You're only 1 game above 500 right now. I'm a little disappointed in you, if anything. So anyway, so those are the top 4 in standings. Well, let's talk a little bit about the power rankings. So something I did change is I tried to make this a little bit more week to week instead of how it was last year, where by the end of the year it didn't really matter where anybody was really hot or cold and whatnot. Trying to make it represent that a little bit more. So what I'm starting to do is take the 3-week rolling average of your total losses. So for example, Caleb started the year god awful, just like we all expected. Like we all expected a couple people come out of the gates a little bit on fire, like Travis. But guess what happened? I kept him at bay. Kept him real good at bay. I mean, like, he sucked my dick. And if you're scared of sucking dicks, that's the gayest thing I've ever fucking heard. Sometimes you just gotta suck some dick to figure out where the fuck you're at in life. But if you're gay, you won't like sucking dick. Yeah. Yep, that came out wrong. But that's okay, I'm gonna keep rolling with it because I don't like taking double takes. I like going off a whim. So anyway, Caleb started god awful in the league. Caleb actually, first week, was dead last. Behind Travis even. That's how bad he was to start the year. That's how bad he was that he was behind Travis to start the year. But now Caleb, since I've implemented this new system here, his past 3 weeks, this is his total losses. 2 losses, 3 losses, 2 losses. That's how fucking good he's been. Honestly, he's been a little sneaky. Because Caleb, I'm still convinced that it's not really Caleb. I'm still convinced somebody kidnapped Caleb. He's in a taken situation. His sister's looking for him and killing everybody. But she's only going to get there to figure out that Caleb is actually dead. I still think he's dead. Fuck, for all I know, Tim took over kids. Tim, kind of sketchy. Like, let's be honest. We all think Tim's either in jail, murdering Caleb, and then took over his identity. He's now living Caleb's life. Or Donald Trump Jr. Not really 100% sure. But anyway, so I'm thinking that this PR thing's really working out because, like I said, if we just were to go by, averages and whatnot, Caleb probably wouldn't be number 1. Would he be bad? No. I mean, he's still ranked 1, 1, 3, 7, 9, 3, so on and so forth. So he's in the top 5 for a lot of things. but he's in bottom 2 for a couple things too. But anyway, so our PR, Caleb actually started to start the month dead last. Now he took over Tim for the number 1 spot. This is the first time Tim has not been number 1 all year, which Tim's been repping. But again, I'm pretty sure Tim is just Caleb. That's what I think. So anyway, so end of week 4, we got Caleb, Tim, Todd, Millis. Again, 3 of those 4 names I don't feel really good about. And I feel like we're really letting the league down as a whole by letting them win and having... Oh, man, I just don't feel good about it. So anyway, let's continue. Players of the month. Who here thought that Tyler Millis was a fucking idiot for keeping Ryan Zimmerman? Again, I think we should all raise our hand, right? Because who really would have kept Ryan Zimmerman? Who actually would have kept Jose Bautista over Ryan Zimmerman? I would have, honestly. But I think the biggest dummy is Chad for dropping Miggy. You guys know we can trade during the offseason, right? Why the fuck wouldn't you try making some trade offers? Like, you got Jose Bautista. Looks like you're not keeping a bunch of keepers, whatever. So keep that in mind. We're upping the keepers again at the end of this year. Just keep that in mind. So anyway, Ryan Zimmerman is number 1 bat for the past 30 days. Listen to this. A 420 average with a 1345 OPS. 22 runs scored, 11 home runs, 29 RBIs, and a stolen base. That's nuts. Till he gets hurt. Tyler, just a word of advice. Keep doing what you're doing, buddy. You keep Ryan Zimmerman the entire year. So then, best starting pitcher is owned by our old man in the league, David. Should you go to, like, is Dave the kind of guy, like the old guy in the league, that you go to for advice for? No. Dave's the kind of guy that you say, hey, look, there's an old man who thinks he's still 20. That's the kind of old man Dave is. So, I mean, don't go for advice. Just leave that one out of his realm. I think the best person to go for advice in the league is nobody. Nobody in this league you should be getting advice from, life advice at least. So anyway, Dave's got Sale. A 1.19 ERA, a .77 whip, that's gross. 5 quality starts and 23 strikeouts, that's nuts. And then best relief pitcher, who fucking cares? Because fun fact, the top 3 teams are the bottom 3 teams in saves right now. Are saves relevant in our league? Fuck no, they're not. That's a statement. Tyler, when I told you not to keep fucking Familia, try telling your friend, just saying, number 1, no, it's the hardest thing about being number 1, staying there. Anyway, Greg Holland, who I picked up from free agency, BTW, 1.5 ERA, a 1 whip, 13 strikeouts, and 11 saves. 11 saves in what the fuck is the Rocky Stadium called? I don't know. Place that's really hard to pitch at. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty cool. So anyway, we'll keep moving forward here. Top surprises of the year. I think it's pretty easy to say Eric Thames is a top surprise. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Every time I hear Eric Thames on my podcasts I listen to, every time I hear about the Eric Thames watch and how he's leading the league in home runs, I throw up a little bit inside. I drafted Eric Thames. Then Eric Thames wasn't starting. Then I read an article saying Eric Thames wasn't going to be starting against left-handers. So I said, who should I keep? Eric Thames, Keon Broxton. You're welcome, Caleb. Caleb. We'll figure it out soon enough. I think Tim's going to slip up one day, and it's going to be Tim managing Caleb's account. So anyway, but then again, obviously, bigger surprises, Millis and Caleb. Something about this league and letting rookies just run havoc on it because Mason, his rookie year, won a ship. What's he done since then? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. In fact, Caleb sent me a picture of him wearing 5 scarves. And I was like, Caleb, or Mason, what are you doing wearing 5 scarves? Your mom's getting mad at you. Get rid of those scarves. It's weird. So, anyway, some letdowns. I mean, let's be honest here. The biggest letdown in the league thus far is Travis. Let's dive into that a little bit. 18 and a half games behind. He's been consistently number 9 or 10 in the PR for the past 4 weeks. And he has 33 losses to start the year. Made the most trades to start the year, though. No, you don't. No, you don't hear a whole lot from that, do you? So anyway, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the end of the video, right? So I'm gonna be doing these monthly. Next month probably be a little bit later. We're gonna be out of the country when we're done with this one. But I mean, kudos the Millis for repping that golden son of a bitch. And we'll probably talk to you guys in roughly a month. But in the meantime, keep voting. fucking vote. Like, this vote matters. It's not like the presidency that really doesn't matter. Look at that fucking hair right in the middle there. God, that's annoying. Vote, stay high, and stay queer. Love.